Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I do have some PvP experience under my belt, obviously now. The most notable of which will be showing up on your screen just right about now. Now, this was a game where it was kind of a shit show. Not the worst shit show, I've had worse. But, this was a game where, literally out of the gate, about half the Alliance team just kind of sat their ass at Stonehearth, and I was like one of whole 5 people on offense. And, this is not really fun to go into a pickup group with. I know there are pre-made discords that exist. I know they exist. But they don't really want a Fury Warrior, I wouldn't imagine. Like me, I could put on my tank set, I guess, and say, I'll tank Drekthar, I guess. But, you know, I'm just a pickup. I'm living that pug life right now because I'm trying to get that rep up so when my friend that's leveling a druid gets to 60, I can have an unstoppable force, and I can actually kill people that try and kill him. While he keeps my blood alive, hopefully. Anyway, that guy went on to say more stuff below that. Something about me cutting the Horde to pieces. And I never... Well, no, I take that back. This is not the first time people have actually recognized me in Battlegrounds. Of actually just beating the piss out of people. Now, mind you, we lost that game terribly. And I would like to think through no fault of my own, but to be honest... It was a little bit... I mean, we eventually got that aid station, but then, like, a crowd of, like, 10, 20 Horde recalled back because all Horde do in AV, in my experience, is send 30 people on defense. I wish I was exaggerating when I said that. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, quite literally, after we got that flag, we saw a whole Horde of... well, Horde recall back. And I remember the dwarves' exact words. The guy who said that, his words were something along the lines of, oh shit, oh fuck, we're dead. And I was just like, yep. Yep. Because by God, the Horde were not going to allow us to get one single thing that entire time. Joke's on them though, we killed the lieutenants, and we got their towers. But it was just me and a little dwarf hunter, pretty much, throughout the entirety. We got all their towers. We snuck past all their defenses, all their Ice Blood, 30-man defense shenanigans, and that's what they did, don't get it twisted. And, I don't really like going into pugs anymore, just because it always turns into a shit show. But I gotta do it. So that's the life I'm living right now. I'm living the life of Pickup Group AV as Alliance. And I tell you, you see some interesting shit on Alliance side. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, I've seen AV start when it was me and quite literally 4 other guys on the Alliance side versus 40 Horde. I'm supposing now, just supposing. I'm supposing that that's because some pre-mades went, yeah, we didn't get enough of our people in here, so dodge it. Oh yeah, thanks. Now it's 5v40 and the gate's just open. Oh, now it's 20. You know, too bad that they're going to be stuck on defense and it's going to be a shit game now, but thanks for that, Blizzard. Really appreciate that. Or I guess I should say thanks, pre-mades. Really appreciate that. It's not totally Blizzard's fault. But still, Jesus. I know they just want their honor. I don't even hardly blame them, but it's like, you know you're fucking your own faction over a bit here, right? Just a little bit. Ah. Well, anyway. At least I usually get heals. In Battlegrounds. I don't know if it's because of the Lionheart helmet and people see my Lionheart helmet and go, heal that dude. I don't think so. There's usually better geared warriors there, but usually I'll get a heal or two, which is rare. Or at least it was rare back in the day. I used to never get heals on a warrior. And that warrior had the Untamed Blade and the Crown of Destruction and shit. Like, and my warrior was not shit geared back in the day. For some reason, my crappier geared warrior now gets more heals than my great geared warrior back then. I'll never understand it, but hell, I ain't arguing with heals. But, yeah. I remember, it's just kind of funny. Like, of all people to help during that battleground, it was the goddamn Fury Warrior that was getting most of the stuff done in the PvP battleground. You know, normally that's reserved for those armsy boys, which I want to be arms. I just don't have a good two-hander right now. That's why, part of the reason I'm grinding AV rep, man. I want that unstoppable force in Don Julio's. And the shield. The shield's actually really good for tanking 5-mans, which is basically all I'm going to do on this character, so yeah. As far as tanking goes. And the lobotomizer is a fun little toy to screw around with in the offhand for 5-man Fury shenanigans. Which is fun enough. Excuse me, the Alliance revered weapon kinda sucks donkey extremities though. It's a nature thing instead of the axe that the Horde gets, which is actually pretty darn nice. But we don't get that, we get some crappy ass blue mace. Oh, that warrior. He's living the nightmare right now. Look at him on a 60% mount. I know that pain, bro. Actually, I kinda don't. Not on this character. But I know it from the old days. Anyway. I don't know why I'm doing. I'm just being lazy. It's rubbed off on me at this point, and it's probably not a good thing. Figure I might as well make another thorium run. I made about 40 gold yesterday doing jump runs. Saw the thing I want drop on a different character because they needed my paladin healer. But I helped the dude out get some money, so hopefully that helped him out. It didn't help me out, but hopefully helped him out. You know, as the Fury Warrior, you don't get to pick and choose about what you do. You just gotta kinda do favors for the tank and hopefully he'll bring you along. That's the life of a Fury Warrior. You are a second-class citizen. Excuse me, I knew this going into it. Oh, here we are. Not a huge profit margin on these anymore, but money is money. At least not on my server, it's not. Yeah, you're getting like 20 silver, 18 silver, or... Excuse me, it's not exactly great profit margins. But yeah, here's something in AV people might actually appreciate if you do. Because I noticed so many people do not do this. Okay, let's say you're Alliance. There you go, that's the same dude from last night and the night before. Let's say you're Alliance going into AV. Excuse me again. You see, you are all in a big-ass Zerg heading down south. This is normal. Let's say a mage or a rogue or somebody trying to be cute jumps on somebody. Especially a healer or a tank. Now, most Alliance would go, well, better you than me, and just keep on riding, you know? Not me. I'll just get off my mount, charge the mother trucker, and just start beating the piss out of him. And then I notice, hey, that healer's following me. They're keeping me alive. And the offense is in a better position now, because we actually have a healer. Or a tank. If it's a tank, they can't really help me as much, but, you know, big picture thinking, you know, big brain thinking time. You need that tank for Drek. Don't let him die and get rezzed all the way back at the goddamn Stonehearth. That's just not cool, man. Don't do that. Number 2. You're gonna die. Okay, you need to accept that right now. You're gonna die. Don't be a pussy and just sit outside Iceblood Graveyard. Ride past it. Will you get rooted and killed? Possibly. It might happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you gotta push through that shit. Also, capping Iceblood Graveyard kinda sucks. You don't really want to do that. Why? If the Horde dies then they get pushed all the way back to defense. And then it's just a big old turtle game. Don't cap Iceblood Graveyard if you can help it. Try and cap Frostwolf Graveyard or the Relief Station instead. It's kind of like how Horde should not cap Stonehearth, which they sometimes do, because some people on their team are idiots, just like Alliance. If they cap Stonehearth, then we get pushed all the way back to Stormpike Graveyard. Yeah, you can see how this can easily create a turtle. Same thing for the Alliance. Don't cap Iceblood Graveyard, if you can help it. Unless it's like a tooth and nail kind of game. Or if the Horde already have control of Stonehearth Graveyard, yeah, sure, take Iceblood Graveyard, fuck them. At least that way you both have spawn points on both sides of the map. Number 3, don't pull the War Masters if the tanks are up there. If you're a DPS boy, stay back. Just let the tanks do their job, pull shit. If you go up there, you might pull all 4 of them, and then you wipe the raid, then you lose. Don't know why I got onto an Ultrac Valley strategy tirade, but for the randoms who are going, I don't know what to do in AV. Well, now you know a little bit what to do in AV, or at least what not to do. And that's something. So,
have a good one.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Is there anything else here? That should be down there. Nope, that's about all I got for today. I don't know what I'm doing with my YouTube channel right now. I would hope we're going to be getting back to Monster Hunter World. Don't know when, though. Possibly next week. Alright, I'm feeling a little below the weather right now, as you probably could tell by the coughing, and I'm having to, censor that out. But, that comes and goes. It's part of living. But I will see you all next time, because I feel like going and laying down, quite honestly. So that's what I'm going to go do. And hopefully I will see you then. Until next time, everyone. Until then. Later.